So he just put what do you call those? Floorboards on the pegs, so that he has more of a way more comfort and just a big area to put your foot and rest. So he's got the heated grips on this, the Honda heated grips, and they feel pretty good. Okay, so this is weird not having a clutch. So click once to put it in drive.
You got the D right there.
Yep. D for drive.
Just give a little gas, and you want to make the slow control, and then give a little gas, and go a little bit faster.
Right. Okay, this is the parking lot where I learned how to ride. I'm not using the friction zone now, so I don't know what the feel of it is. Have you tried doing a U-turn yet? So if I go like really slow, it's not gonna stall. It's so weird not pulling in the clutch.
Oh, it's a line?
A line?
Is it level? I don't think it was level last time.
Oh, it's kind of turned outward a little bit. Okay. How do you turn the heat down again? Just press? 1001. Okay.
That's flashing once. So.
Oh, okay. So intuitive. One's for level 1.
Roll on a little bit so it's starting to gain, and just keep rolling on. Don't jam into it. Just roll it.
I can hear it clunking as it shifts. I guess so. Just don't make me do any U-turns. Okay. This feels so different. I can see why you like these floorboards. It's pretty good at slowing down when you roll off the throttle, but it's not abrupt like the Ninja was. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have the gut-wrenching power that you were talking about, but I mean, I'm not that type of rider anyway. Really? Even I don't go this slow. So the seat height is about 28 inches, I believe. The handlebars are a little wider than I'm used to. I keep finding myself leaning forward, but I don't have to. I like the mirrors. I can see everything behind me really well. It tells you what gear that it's shifting up or down to. Of course, you don't really have to think about it because it does it for you. You can feel it clunking into gear underneath your seat, sort of, but it's not annoying. It's just letting you know it's there. It's got all the other accoutrements on the dash. It's got plenty of torque, and it feels very, very comfortable. And I mean, it feels very maneuverable, very flickable, I dare say. I mean, the Ninja was flickable, but it's a different kind of flick. You don't have to live on the edge to enjoy the ride. For me, anyway. Speaking for myself. And it will not stall. I did try, but it won't stall. Some people say when they ride in this position their tailbone hurts, but I think with the right seat it won't bother you at all. Definitely, if you're going to get a different seat like a Corbin or a Sargent or any kind of aftermarket seat, you should get that before you get your windscreen, because it'll raise you up a little bit. But actually, the wind isn't that bad on this. If I could go a little bit faster, I might be able to tell, but I don't feel the wind like I do on the sport bikes. So yeah, I did sell the Ninja. I got the same price that I paid for it, which is pretty awesome. And to a young college student who just wanted a commuter bike, and I could tell he knew what he was doing, and he was going to take good care of it because he asked a lot of questions. And I'm sad to see it go, but you know, if you can't test ride a bike ahead of time, you don't always know if that bike is going to suit you. For me, it was just too much vibration, and the wind was a factor for me at this point, and I couldn't put any bags on it unless I made it like the European version of it, and I didn't want to do that. Comfort. Yeah, the CTX stands for Comfort, Technology, and Experience. It's an experience, I gotta say. So what would you classify this bike as? A cruiser or a sport tour or cruiser sport tour, cruiser tour? Oh wow, that was a hard stop. That was confidence inspiring. You know, like I don't know if I mentioned about the Ninja, is that when I let off on the throttle, it was just very abrupt and very twitchy, and just it jerked you around to the point where it was just tiring. I know, don't jerk me around. Okay, so kickstand is right here. Parking brake on, so a red thing comes out, and turn the key off. It's so different. So here's like where you put the gas in right here, and it looks like you put a switch in here for the garage. Is this a switch for the garage? Okay, and then up here got a tiny little glove box. It's like big enough for a piece of paper. And so that's cool. It does not lock. So the bags are waterproof and lockable, and about 28 liters. Pretty low profile, and very nice. Dual clutch transmission. $1,000 fine for littering. Do you really think that they catch anybody dropping litter? Well, I also like how easy it is to see the dash and the numbers even in the sunlight right now, since you're not feathering the clutch or using the friction zone to keep stable as you come up to a light or a stop sign. This just takes care of it for you. Okay, see if I can do this without wobbling this time. You definitely have to plant your foot, you know, when I stop. Look at that cool car behind us. Woohoo! Well, the fuel gauge barely moved at all. Okay, smooth, slow. That was easy. I was tensed up for nothing. Once I get the hang of it, I see smoke straight ahead. It really is nice to not have to clutch.